Hi, so happy you can join me again. What we got going on here is I already painted, if you've been following along, I already painted the parrot, some of the jungle leafy stuff, and I'm going to work on a tiger now, a white tiger. I'll try to finish this up. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some black going on, because we're going to do a lot of the blacks in the tiger. Blacks and grays. Maybe a little bit of pink for his nose. Load up some color right here. I'm going to come in and maybe do some lining. Right about where we think it might look. Cleaning the little liner brush. I'm going to need that to do the black, the detail on the tiger. Just load it up like that. Oh, and we'll come in here. We'll get some of his stripes going. Add more paint. When you're doing a tiger, you almost can't go wrong on how many stripes he's got. Or if you make a mistake, because they're all different. I'm going to take this over here, it'd be easier. What I did was I drew an outline. First drew the tiger, put in all the stuff, all of his markings where they would be. Now I'm just coming in and painting them in with ceramic paint. You can use oil paints, but I like to do this with ceramic. Because you have more time. You can work on it. You can come back. Not feel rushed. But like I said, once you start painting, there's no limit to what you can do. You can use ceramic paint, and you could, don't be afraid to step out of the box, you could call it. And never feel like you can't do something. You don't want to limit yourself. you'd be surprised. Things you thought you might not ever be able to do. You can do it. Put some markings down here. Just using a little brush. Kind of outline it and then color it in or paint it in. You could color it too. Use pencils or kind of whatever you think. Tiger's got some interesting colors and things happening. I think sometimes he might be one of the easier things to paint, just because you can't make mistakes. I'm just making all the little detail things now. It's the first time I've ever done this on video, just because of the simple fact that it's so time consuming. But I wanted to give everybody a chance to see how it's done from the start, each step. I think I'm going to start over here. And I always want to start at your furthest distance so you don't get your hand all full of paint. I like resting my hand. You can get a more steady line. By resting it on the canvas or the table or wherever you're painting it at. This is the longest process here on its face because you got so much detail. I'm trying to stay out of your way, but me being left-handed, kind of the only way I can do it. But all basically what I'm doing is filling this in. Fill in the eye area. I think I'm going to fill it in. Maybe put it where I think the eye might be. Leave that. And leave that white. Just like that. Oh, let's see. Tape will come down in here. This is going to be black in here. Just like that. All black. And just keep loading it up. Loading up the brush. Okay, got half of it done. Just about. Filling it in. Try to stay back a little bit. Comes right down. Maybe we can have some things happening here. Just like that. Maybe some things over his nose. Maybe some markings here. Maybe this comes down here. maybe we could have some things coming out through it by his ears. Like we did the other side there. Maybe he's got some things happening down here. Where they got those little black little marks and stuff. Almost like a mustache, or where his all I'm doing is tapping this to kind of fill it in, but make it a rough looking too. Now we'll do his nose. The other side. Fill that in. Come all the way down to the middle here. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, we'll come into the eye. And we'll do the same thing with this. We'll keep it opening. Where I think the eye would be. Or where I'm going to make the eye, where I'm going to place it. Pretty good. Now we'll come in here, make its markings here. Maybe it goes all the way up here. Still just using black paint. I'm really trying to stay out of your way. But sometimes it just doesn't work out. The way that I have to paint this. like that. We got the other side happening. And we got to do this in here. That all has to get painted. Kind of get down lower when I'm painting. I get more of the angle that I'm looking for. It's easier to be steady with your hand. Just like that. The hardest part about a tiger is his markings in his nose that I found in his eyes. To get that look. The real look of his eyes. This is the second tiger I've done. If you've been following along, the other one I just did just in the jungle by itself. No parrots or anything. Not like this one. I wanted to add something a little different. Add just a little more to it. Okay. Now we can come in here. With its markings. All the way down. Sorry. Really try to stay out of the way there so you can watch. But we'll fill that in with the white and the grays. Just marking it off. Kind of rubbing it in.